What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction was filmed as a part of our monthly live stream over on my Patreon. All that means for you here in YouTube land is that you may see some cuts and some edits through the video. This is just where I've engaged with the chat, had to talk to them, cut it out of the main video for YouTube and come back to the reaction. You guys haven't missed anything of the main video or of the main reaction, but you have missed out on the party over on the Patreon. So if you want to be a part of those live streams, sign up to my Patreon. It is always an absolutely amazing time. But for now, we are going to get into today's reaction video. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give the original a like and a comment and subscribe and watch it without all my pauses and interruptions because there's probably going to be a few. And we are going to get into this. Let's go.
Okay. Yo, has she come in with like a full fake stadium? Like a full like auditorium that she's performing in? This is like a full live concert. Let's go.
Face to face with time again. We walk once more to the end. Burn it down, burn it down. Waves can't put out my flame. Death will never write my name.
Already, like, she sounds so good live, or like at least like singing live, compared to like not compared to, but on top of already sounding amazing in the recorded version. The little wave that was in her voice on, I think it was Flame. I want to hear it again.
My flame.
Yeah, it's a little like vibrato that's really subtle there on Flame. It sounds really, really good. But this is such a unique way for a VTuber to do like the equivalent of a live concert by having the big fake stadium behind them and everything like that, and getting a full body view of what their character looks like as well is really cool.
Waves can't put out my flame. Death will never write my name. Burn it down, burn it down. They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they all say, tear it down, burn it down. And they'll all pay when I tear it down, burn it down. When the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again.
Yo, it is wild to me, absolutely wild to me that like if this hadn't had mini live in the title, and if the film clip wasn't done this way, I almost wouldn't have picked it as a live performance. Her voice sounds just as beautiful live as it does in the recorded version. It sounds so nice and so pretty and so beautiful, and she's hitting every part of this song the same way that she did on the recorded version. It's absolutely awesome to hear and to see. And I'm sorry, I got from the comments, no one really knows who she is. We don't know that information, but I still put it out there that if there's something about the way that the part, like the Ash Again part, hits in this chorus that just makes me go, it feels very, very specific and makes me think her name is Ash. I don't know why, but I'm just like, it just feels right. Either way, yeah, it's just, since I first heard it, that's been in my brain. I've not been able to shake it.
This the end, I'll do it again. Voices rise in my head, the hands that pull at my thread. Let them drown, burn it down. Wait for washing the tide. In the abysses where I will hide. Let them drown, burn it down.
Even more in this version than in the actual video clip, it's really hitting me how beautifully written these lyrics are. the absolute symbolism and all that's in the lyrics of this. It is a brilliantly written song. You kind of, it's not that you lose that in the film clip version, it's just that so much is happening in the film clip that catches your eye that you don't really sit with the lyrics. Having this just be kind of her on stage moving a little bit with the actual lyrics coming up there is a really, really cool thing, because it really makes you pick up on those, every single word of it you pick up on. And the way that, like, the amount of different lines that are used in there that are just really beautifully and poetically written is so, so well done. Especially like the symbol of like that, it keeps this repetition of burn it down, and then she's speaking about like the waves crashing and drowning, and the symbolism of fire and water is really, really cool in the way that it's been done.
Burn it down. They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they all say, tear it down, burn it down.
The little lighting effects that we're getting, these are like digital lighting effects where it was like the big crossing over all, and it looked sick, and it was like hit that crescendo real nice.
Tear it down, burn it down, and they'll all play when I tear it down, burn it down.
That's cool.
When the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again.
I love what we did back here during that chorus. I'll see if we can go back to it. There, where how do we show that she's not just performing to an empty stadium? How do we show the fans being there without having to put individual little avatars for every fan? Well, what's the thing that's done at concert these days? People hold up their phones with the flashlight on, and it's just a sea of starlight that makes up the crowd. So what have they done? They've just put individual lights all through the stadium as if everyone has their phones up and that's all she can see is the sea of light. I love that as a choice to make it feel like she's performing to a full crowd without having to add in a whole bunch of individual little people. It's such a cool little choice to do there.
When the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again. We swim against the current, safe in dark we change, as smoke returns to rain, navigating sunken depths and all of its debris, and no more hands upon my words, they only speak for me.
I love that line there. No more hands upon my words, they only speak for me. Because that's the thing, whether it's VTubers, whether it is musicians signed with a major label, like I've had so many different reactions where I'm like, why isn't this person all over the radio? And the comments are always the same thing. They don't want to get tied down to some record label that's going to tell them what they can and can't do, tell them what songs they have to write, what songs are good and what songs are bad, what songs they can release and can't release. And it makes so much sense. And that line there about no hands on my words, they only speak for me. My words are my words. I'm choosing what I am, what I'm singing, what I'm going to be, and what I'm going to put out into the world. I love that. That freedom of artistry is so beautifully summed up in that one little sentence there, and it's absolutely amazing. Also, I've just seen in my comments here, I'm going to address my chat in a second, but I've just seen in my chat of the live stream here something that is absolutely ringing like a bell in my head. Someone said this reminds them of Adele's Skyfall. And for me, I get that because this could very easily be if they released, James Bond 007 Ash and Fire or something like that, or Drowning in Ash or something like that. This could be the James Bond song for it. This has all the feels and all the vibes of a Bond song, which is a huge thing. Like some huge artists have done the songs for the different James Bond films, and they always have this same kind of feel to them. And this has, especially the latest Bond, what's his name? Like Daniel Craig, is it? His movies specifically, it feels like this song. I could see a trailer for a James Bond movie being played with this in the background, and that's just hit. As soon as I read Skyfall, I was like, "This is a Bond song. How did I not realize this is a perfect Bond song?" Yeah, just blew my mind.
Upon my words, they only speak for me. For all the ones who try to silence thunder.
Yes.
I'm the wave that pulls you down and under.
Sorry to pause again right away, but that's another fire line. And the thing that stands out to me about the thing I love, I've just worked out about this writing, is that whether she's talking about the fire and ash, whether she's talking about drowning you in water, whether she's bringing in thunder and lightning, everything is just saying, regardless of what you are, you can be any kind of influence on me you like. It's not going to affect me because I'm a force of nature. Everything about this is saying, I am as powerful as the waves, as dangerous as fire. I am unstoppable because I am a force of nature. And I absolutely love that about it.
Wave that pulls you down and under. Every day I'll stand with me and I'll fight the drought of shallow seas.
Yes.
The ships sail winds of jealousy. I'll listen carefully. Let it all burn down.
Yes.
They all say, tear it down, burn it down. And they'll all say, and they all say, when you tear it down, burn it down. When the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all breathe in, this is the end. I'll do it again.
Yo, I'm gonna put it out there. That note at the end there is even more stunning in this version than it was in the original. She slayed that. She hit that in such a freaking gorgeous way that just is absolutely stunning. I need to hear that full thing again.
While you all breathe in, if this is the end, I'll do it again.
Gorgeous. Man, Gawr has such a gorgeous voice. Absolutely stunning voice. This whole video has just, number one, impressed me so much with her vocals, obviously. But number two, it's made me wonder how you could do a VTuber concert. Like an actual, what's immediately jumping to my mind is the situation that we have at the moment with the Backstreet Boys doing their like residency kind of thing at the Sphere in Vegas, which for those of you who don't know is a big dome, and like more than half of the dome is covered with screens, and the other section is where your chairs are, and so the screens go literally up above you, in front of you, and kind of to the side of you. And when you're looking at it, it looks really immersive, and they can make it look 3D and everything. And it's a similar thing to how in New York they have the billboards where it's like, it looks like things are coming off the billboard because of the way they design them to look. I could so see a VTuber concert being done in a way where it looks like they give the image depth, so it looks like you're looking in at the actual stage, and you could have them dancing around and moving around the stage fully. And I think it could be such a cool way to do a concert still, with a like packed out stadium full of people vibing to the music and enjoying the music in the same way. And whether the VTuber is actually there in person and like in the back singing, you just don't see what they look like because they have their avatar on stage, kind of like a Daft Punk type thing, or whether they could just do it as a pre-recorded thing and send it out to theaters everywhere. Like I believe One OK Rock did that with one of theirs, or other people have done that with concerts where they literally have them on in movie theaters. I could so see VTubers doing that because they have a big enough following, and it'd be so cool to see a full VTuber concert. Either way, this was absolutely wicked. This was so damn cool, and I enjoyed it so much. Please, yeah, that I want to see more of Gawr. I need to see more of Gawr because her voice is gorgeous. She does really, really cool things, and I'd love to hear what her other songs sound like and what she does next in her journey and what her new VTuber name is as well.
Thank you so much for watching that reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please check out the original video. It will be linked in the description. Give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to the original artist. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe to me because it helps out the channel so much. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see on the channel because I'm always reading the comments and always listening, and it means the absolute world to me. Check me out over on Patreon, where I run weekly polls for the reactions that I do. I also do weekly TV show reactions, monthly movie reactions, a monthly live stream, and the highest tier you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. Not to mention, as I said at the beginning, all of these videos are released in advance to my Patreon and my YouTube members, so check out those features. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.